shopping list. I'm talking bedroom, spare room, office, downstairs cloakroom, loads of new furniture that we need to buy. We've been almost putting this off for a while because there's just so much to think about. We want new wardrobes, we want to organise our spare room much better. We're looking at getting a day bed, so come and have a look around the store with us. Let's see what we find, what we bring home, how we style it, little haul at the end. Let's go and have a look. It is actually a really glorious sunny day and we're at the IKEA in Southampton. So if you're new, hi, I'm Brogan, and with my husband Benji we make home, travel and lifestyle vlogs, so please make sure you subscribe. And over the summer months we are going to be working on a few house projects. We're going to be styling the spaces, organising it better, just refreshing it all. We make lots of home vlogs as well, where we've been showing sort of what we've been up to and decluttering. I'm not sure if this is before or after any of that, but you can come and check it out if you want to. This guy does not want me to vlog. I hope you can see, but this ship here is actually the one we got married on. Just so happens that Arcadia P&O Cruises is in port today here in Southampton, which doesn't always happen to us because she does sail all around the world, so that's really cool that we get to see her. And if you want to go and see our world cruise from last year where we got married and our honeymoon and everything,
it was pretty good.
I'll leave a link below. Yeah. But are you excited for our IKEA venture today?
I don't know if it's going to be 2 hours or 6 hours because I feel like it's always a long one, isn't it?
It's one of those, isn't it? We've got a lot on our list.
As long as we get meatballs, fine.
Okay, fair. Okie dokie, let's go inside. I like to see how they style things, what's new, any little hacks for organisation. Oh, it's very colourful around here. We've also chosen to come on a Monday afternoon, hoping it won't be too busy, but we're just going to get some inspiration, see what's in store, make our space a little bit fresher. So there's a bit of a story behind this project that we've started. It was one room that turned into 2 to 4. So we basically renewed our mortgage at the end of last year after we'd been in our home for 5 years. And when we moved in, it was a 1930s renovation project that we did during COVID times. So we had to rip out a lot of stuff, we had to replaster and rewire, and it was like a massive thing. And when we moved in, we didn't really have much sense of style, colours, taste. It was all very grey, white and simple.
We brought over a lot of stuff from my dad's where we were living for a year or so beforehand.
Yeah, we wanted to reuse the furniture we had.
Yeah, so we have just stuff plonked in places that don't necessarily doesn't necessarily work for that space.
Yeah, and now we've lived in it for a while. We basically were at this crossroads where we're like, shall we move house or shall we try and spruce up the space and see what we can do with it?
Make it work for us some more.
Yeah, so last year we redid the lounge, we painted, we had a nice blue solid feature wall, we went with like gold accents and we styled it, and we had a better sense of what we like and what makes that space feel a bit more homey and a bit more us, rather than very simple cheap furniture. And we are now moving into a way where we're like, okay, how can we incorporate like what we already have, or like what do we need to refresh?
And we've lived in the house for 6 years now, so we know where we could kind of get something a bit bigger and maybe something a bit smaller that is more efficient for us.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. So the front room is like a cloakroom that we have that we've got completely ripped out right now.
It's got a slanted ceiling, so we're trying to make that slanted wall as useful as possible.
Yeah,
you can't just have normal stuff there because otherwise it doesn't work.
Exactly, so Benji's on a real mission to get that
really enjoying it.
It's like a real work in progress. So that's the first thing. The main bedroom, we're getting a new bed, we want new wardrobes and a better way to store our clothes, because we realise that we don't need a TV in the room, so the end of the bed has a blank wall really that we're working with. So we're hoping to get a bit more wardrobe space, and we are stuck with wardrobes. We have looked everywhere and we were trying to honestly move away from IKEA, but the way that they can design these Pax wardrobes that fit and sort out what we want.
Design it exactly how you want, which we just can't unless we go full bespoke, which you're looking at 10 times, literally 10 times, almost 10 times the
we
price.
Got quotes and they were so expensive. Yeah. So I feel like basically we've been going around the houses with this. So yeah, the bedroom's like a big one that we're really redoing. The spare room, we decided to get rid of our double bed and we now want to put a day bed in there, just because we're not having as many guests over as we thought we might, and we thought that maybe having
tucked in
would be a bit nicer.
And it's also hopefully make you a little bit of a nice filming setup, so you can do some more sit down videos, some more chatty ones, which you enjoy
reading
filming.
look as well, because we want books in there there, and just like a space that we can both go in.
A bed is just massive in a room. It takes up most of the room, and it's any flat surface is so easy to dump things on.
I agree.
Which I'm sure a lot of people understand.
Plus, my beauty desk in the spare room is really small. It's from my old flat.
What's that? When did you move into your flat? Nearly 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that desk was like £50 on Amazon. So
that's
really,
before I existed.
It's really had its moment. And then the last one is just my office. We just want to get a couple of bits to make that slightly better space as well. So
little printer desk and some more storage.
With all that in mind, that's what we're on the hunt for today.
So that's it.
That's it. Just really simple.
So we actually bought an articulated lorry with us to take all of that home in.
Let's go find what we need. And I think for me as well, looking at colours, before when we did this 5 years ago, we were all very white and grey. We just went for the most basic. We now realise that can look a bit clinical. It can look very boring. We're looking for softer like woods and browns and
earthy
beige.
tones, I think is the trendy word for it.
The colours we're going for in the bedroom is now like a nice green, but I feel like the green is now the millennial grey. So
also, I feel genuinely comfortable in if we get nothing today and we walk away with finding that nothing works, at least that's here ticked off.
Yeah.
And then we can commit to other places.
Yeah.
I think this is...
It might be that we don't get everything from IKEA,
I think we'll probably get most things, but it's
a
one
good
of those.
start,
At least it will solidify our plans a bit more, and we can see if it works or doesn't.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Let's go do it.
Let's go do it.
All right. We're starting over here with the sofas. We did discuss getting a sofa bed rather than a day bed, but I think we both like the idea of the day bed. There's so much going on. I love looking at all the colours and how they style things.
I still love that for the dining room.
We don't have a dining room.
No. Okay.
The kitchen. Yes, I agree. I think that would look really nice on the back wall. You look very cosy in there. Yeah. In terms of colours, I don't know if you can really see, but the walls are quite nice. I quite like the...
Yeah, I actually like the combination of...
the green.
I mean, do we go for this below the picture rail and this on the ceiling?
Potentially, or we do wardrobes in that colour is another option.
Because I think we can paint the packed wardrobes, can't we?
Okay, I think we should move more towards bedroom because that's what we need the most. I do like an IKEA visit. We need to stay focused. This is what I mean by like sofa bed versus day bed. I actually really love this green gingham bedspread. That's really nice. And I used to have this sofa in my lounge in my flat once upon a time in the grey colour. Oh, is it over there? They still sell it. It's a sofa bed, so... it's, corner one turns into this. Yeah, I don't think I want a sofa bed in the spare room.
I like the specific wooden framed daybed style that we're going for.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Okay, having a little look at the first wardrobes in this first bedroom setup. Ideally, I think sliding would be better.
I agree.
As lovely as the doors are, I think sliding is more practical. Our room is not massive at all. It's actually quite compact and we need to be practical. We did also look at switching the bed around, didn't we, in our room? And that just did not work out. We were like, no, we need...
like you should always be facing the door.
Well, your feet should be, like towards,
And I feel like I've seen that once on an Instagram video somewhere, and now that's locked in
stay in your head. Great. A good thing that IKEA does is these little mirrors.
And you can get ones that fit inside the panels, can't you?
Yeah.
And that'll make the room feel bigger, because obviously we're closing off a part of the room by putting the wardrobe there.
I agree.
Having mirrors on it should help
expand it. Yeah. Okay, interesting. I also like those curtains.
Yeah, it's like an odd material. I don't know how thick that'll be.
That's how I feel.
As in darkness wise.
I quite like those. You could
take a photo of them?
Yeah.
I think curtains will be one of the last things we get after we've got the colours of the wall that we've painted.
I agree, yeah. I just for me visualising the plants next to it, it's quite nice. Okay.
So is it a snake plant I've got in the room, a real one?
Yeah.
And that's a really nice green, isn't it?
It's so funny seeing items that we've previously bought or pieces of furniture and the evolution of our taste over time. We're very proud to have our house and we love this space, and we definitely are seeing how to improve it, and now we've lived in it and we both have adapted with like what we need. We're just trying to, make it a better space, and there is just so much potential with that. Oh look, IKEA have got their own Netflix. What's on here? There's just some like kids games and stuff. This is cute. Oh look, they even have a little fake iPad. Look how gorgeous this looks.
Seeing that Netflix thing, IKEA Flicks. We were at a pub quiz last week.
Sorry, did you just call it IKEA Flicks?
That's what it's called in the TV.
Oh.
We were at a pub quiz the other day, and it was, is it an IKEA furniture or is it a European cheese?
Yeah.
And they're all basically really interchangeable, aren't
we
they?
didn't get them all right, did we?
We did very bad.
No, we did bad. Also, I have a very end of a cold. I'm on day like 6 or 7 with it, so if I sound a little snotty, That's why. I like the colour of those units.
Yeah, and I like the texture of the doors for the cloakroom.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that's a bedroom texture.
No.
But that's definitely a cloakroom texture.
But the colours, like the beige with the wood and the styling in here is really nice. There's a lot of dark kitchens, like black. I'm not sure I'd want a black kitchen. The kitchen is not on the agenda today, so we're still moving through. Walking around IKEA just makes me feel actually a little bit like overwhelmed when you have so much to sort out. I just feel like there's too many choices sometimes. This still gets me every time I come in here. In the early days of YouTube, like all the beauty YouTubers used to get this Alex set of 9 drawers, and I used to watch so many hauls and like organisation videos of all the girlies putting all their makeup in every single drawer. Like it would be full of beauty stuff. And I remember desperately wanting to do that, but I just didn't have the space at the time. But yeah, I don't intend on having this much beauty, but I do have a lot of beauty stuff, so I do need to think about the best solution for my beauty desk area. This is what I currently have set up for my office right now, which would work for my beauty stuff too, like all these drawers to put my, you know, hair stuff, skincare, makeup, whatnot. In terms of colours, this is really nice. They're like neutrals with the greens. Like I love this a lot, but also a bit more of the wood that make it feel a bit more natural. Like I quite like that as a side table.
I think the bath probably won't fit in our bedroom.
I don't think, yeah, we can fit a bath, and I don't think we'll fit a walk-in wardrobe, although that is the dream. So we're just looking at this, which is a bit nicer than what we've got. We've got half a mirror and it's like a wood panelling. I'm not stoked on it, I'm not gonna lie. Something we've been sort of debating with is the fact that this is not our forever home. So we're torn between, you know, investing money in fitted wardrobes that we're not going to stay in a couple of years time, or getting something that visually looks a bit nicer, or something that's just practical for the space, because the bedroom isn't massive, we don't have loads of room to play with. This is a good start in terms of the look of it, but it's so wide. You only need to really be about there to fit your clothes in, like the distance of a hanger. Do you know what I mean? Like why is there so much space? We are looking at the daybed for the spare room, and I just don't love it, but I know it's probably the most practical solution, and it's what's been in my mind for so long, like honestly years. But every time I just look at it, I don't know. But there is 15% off at the moment, which is quite helpful. As you can see, I have resorted to lying down here. We found a wardrobe which is thinner, so it's not as big.
But then because it's thinner, a hanger doesn't fit in.
So you have to have your clothes facing forward, which I don't like.
But you can only have one row.
No, I can't see my clothes at the back. That's ridiculous. That doesn't work. I want something in between. More wardrobes. Are they really thick as well?
They're the packed ones, so they'll be that thick.
They're all the same.
I think so.
They're sliding doors though. They're not horrendous.
Again, I think because ours are just one solid mass, they look like a block. Whereas because this breaks it up, this is the same style as the other one, I think.
It's better, and the little lights on the top are quite nice.
Yeah, I can do lights for you. And also these automatic lights for when you come on.
And they also do a soft close now, which we never had before.
And half and half at the bottom, so you can have long. This is exactly how you have your wardrobe at the moment, but you've got one solid rail here. So all of these things just get creased like that.
Yeah, I don't have any long dress hanging area.
So if we did go for this, we would have a split height.
For me, yeah.
And then I can then have whatever I want in my side.
Oh, you know, just a casual stage door area in case you all own a whole room like this. I mean, this is cute though. I do like the lights. This is what I've got right now. I've got these lights around my mirror. This could be a good beauty desk setup. Quite like the glass, and you could put bits underneath. That's nice.
A meltdown had happened. No pointing fingers. But we were grown-ups. We went and had some meatballs.
Define meltdown.
Like I'm done with this. I hate it here. Let's leave.
I didn't get mad at you.
No, not me.
I got mad at the situation.
Wardrobes for not being what you wanted. But we went and had some meatballs. Mm-hmm. The meatballs helped, fixed it.
Didn't vlog them because I wasn't in the best frame of mind.
Yeah. And then we sat down with a lovely advisor called Meg, and
we decided let's speak to a professional, somebody that knows this furniture better than we do, and she designed it in like literally in fairy godmother magic wand. It was in like 30 seconds.
Can we do this? Yeah, we can do that. Can we do this? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, but can you do this? Yeah,
she's designed some wardrobes. They are taller. They are definitely much more practical. Are they perfect? No. Is this our dream house? No. Are they going to be wowie? No. but they are going to be a lot more practical. They're going to be better in the space.
Also gained so much room, as in storage space.
The spare room is going to make it amazing.
Exactly.
Because we're going to have a much better beauty desk and we're going to have a bookshelf. It's going to be so much better in the spare room.
All your labubus can be all over the walls, all your lounge flies. All your ears can be on display.
It's basically this, but it's not white. It's wood.
We can do it.
This mirror, yeah, so half mirror and half this wood.
Mirror and that.
And that side, yeah.
That's
With
the
the
height.
we could pick this as well, so we went for white. You can hear the cruise ship.
So, this is the colour of the internals and the externals. This is what Brogan means about we picked the white. This is grey. We've gone for white.
White
These
rail.
lights, so these automatic lights. So when the doors open, the lights will come on.
Much nicer than
which
what we
is
don't
really
have.
nice.
And the soft close doors.
Our current wardrobe's this height. in
This is a
comparison to this
much
height.
taller.
So we basically have all of this space that's open on our other wardrobe that's now enclosed.
Yeah.
So we can get some of these boxes.
I want to get one of these pegboards so that I can hook my key rings on it. Let me get my Care Bear as well. I want these singular because
Yeah.
then...
That's what I think as well.
Because then I can have them, I want them hanging like that. And then I want to use the board for like other bits and stuff.
On the bottom rail, we will have
Okay, sorry, this is for the cloakroom.
the cloakroom.
Yeah.
We'll have a drawer like this,
Yeah.
and then a drawer like this.
Okay, great.
that's
For all the
like
little games
MOT
and
stuff
paperwork, boring
But
stuff,
obviously
yeah.
We'll have 4 of these across.
Yeah.
And then it should be about this size. Will be
Ooh.
not a fridge. But, games, shoes. So left-hand tool will probably be shoes. Right-hand tool will be games. So this is the panel that we're going for. The
Yeah.
door,
Yeah.
but we're going to get these handles on those doors.
Yes, they're like brown
Because we didn't want
leather.
something like this that was flat, because otherwise you'll just have a block.
So go back to the guy then. We're designing in the kitchen section, not to be too confused. The people that have been helping us have been so friendly and so helpful back in this section here. So we just round this corner. There we go. So we've just finished designing the cloakroom with the nicest guy. His name was Heaver and he was so friendly.
I told him what I wanted, and he said, have you thought about doing this? And it filled the space even better, didn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. And we also discovered that he loved musical theatre. So we literally spent like 10 minutes picking each other's brains. Like, have you seen this show? What did you think of that show? It was just really nice.
2 really nice experiences with designing things today, haven't we?
We have 2 lovely people. We have been here for
4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
That did happen. I would say the first hour was a flop. We're getting there.
We stayed strong.
I nearly scrapped this vlog, so please just know that we're still hanging in there. Now, is this a trolley shop?
Yeah, this floor is, because we need the under the bed cubes,
My board
boards,
and some other stuff.
things, and every time we come in here, we say, "Don't worry, we can carry it," and then I have to end up walking all the way through and getting trolley.
To the trolleys. I said to Benj, they designed these for handbags, didn't they? Obviously. Like children, no.
If I let Brogan push, that means she can't just grab stuff off the shelves as well.
I can still grab stuff off shelves, guys, okay? Don't worry. I'm really flagging, I'm not gonna lie. I've been here for so long.
4.5 hours now.
Okay, good. I have got my pegboard, and this is going to be home of all of my lovely key rings. And I feel like I can use this for bits in my office though, so it's not just going to be the key rings. But the thing is, it comes with all these different accessories, so we've got to figure out like...
Let's have a look and see what we can
I
find.
want one of these pen pots, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of these. I feel like that's going to be quite handy.
They do have basket ones as well. Let's have a look.
Right, this is what we've gone with. So I've got a bunch of different hooks and these little clips. I thought they'd be quite helpful. Little pots. This is a scoop one. I don't actually want this big one. I want the little one inside. It comes in a pack, so
2 little ones inside, isn't there?
that's fine. We'll do that. Put that in there. I am starting to lose the plot.
It's like the big version, but little. It is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Do you remember when we were looking for the lounge? We wanted something like that. We've just spotted this umbrella, which I thought could be quite good for the garden. It's £100. It's quite good, isn't it? How does it collapse and stuff? Like, is it easy or is it?
Oh, really easy.
Oh, wow.
I can do that one-handed.
Hang on, what does that look like then? Does it come in then? Pull it all the way down? Like, what does it look like? That's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, and a nice sunny day in the garden. I could work from there as well. I really think that would make us sit out in the garden a bit more because we want to be in the shade more than we want to be in the sun, but we like to be outside. Let's ignore the mess that is our kitchen, because this is all the stuff that's from our cloakroom, and we are filming a whole video on the transformation of that, including all the shoes and games and coats and stuff that will be going back in there. Just want to show you IKEA. So we bought the parasol, we bought the board, we got some of these really nice underbed storage. I have the white versions of these, and these are basically like a level up. They're just a bit thicker, nicer, better quality, and we're planning on sorting out the underbed storage when we get our new bed. We've got a whole new bed frame coming, which is very exciting. We'll be showing you that when we build it. 4 little ones, 2 big ones. Just bought one of these little £1 sandwich bags. When I go to London or like a girl guiding event or something, Benji makes me sandwiches and does me a little packed lunch, and I've not had anything to put it in, so it's not perfect, it's not great, it's a bit you know, cheap, but it does the job for now. Also, we will be ordering the wardrobe and all the units for the cloakroom, but we just want to double check, triple check.
I think we'll do that tomorrow now.
The measurements. Yeah, no, we don't need to do that right now. It has been a few days later, and IKEA have just delivered all the new furniture. So we made some choices, we're very excited. We have also filmed a home vlog where we decluttered this room and are getting it prepped if you want to go and watch that. But we have chosen to have a wardrobe in here, a bookcase, a day bed, and then my beauty desk will be in this window. So it's going to be much better use of the space, less individual pieces of furniture that don't make sense, and more practical solutions. I cannot wait. So the next vlog after this, at some point, will show you the finished room where we're going to be building the furniture, styling it, filling the wardrobe and the bookcase, etc. Can't wait. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next steps for that. Also, this is how my little pegboard turned out as well. You may spot a few new little Disney pop mark keychains, but I really love how it's looking in my office. I think I need to play around with it still, but I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.